Hello, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. Sometimes it's not what we say, but it's how we say it. And I witnessed this yesterday. And sometimes, of course, we know we can never see ourselves. We only see when we're on the outside looking in. And so yesterday I was in this situation where this person was yelling. And the thing is, I understood what they were trying to do, but it's like it's not, like I said, necessarily what you say, but it's how you say it. And this is more so, it's not for, people who don't really care, but for us who claim to be a Christian. Does this mean that we're gonna walk perfectly every single time? No. Like, be direct. That's why I said I understood what the person was saying. Like, I understood exactly where they were coming from. But the way they were saying it, it was just like, you're just being rude and ugly at this point. And so I was offended. And I wasn't even the person getting yelled at by them. But it was just like, come on, y'all. We have to have a little bit more, and I guess the new word is emotional intelligence, because what you just did was just gonna set off somebody else and make a whole, it's like a domino effect. What you're doing is making somebody else react, and then another reaction, and another reaction. And so we have to actually think about some of the things that we're not some, all of the things. We have to think about what we're doing, or think about in the past, like where we're like, okay, could that have gone a little bit better? And then of course you can't change the past, but then now go forward and say, how can I make this better, where I'm still getting my point across? Because I am not saying that we should shy away from being telling what we need to say, but it's just like, okay, maybe I need to say it another way. And this happened to me, and I told y'all how the Lord be just humbling me every day, and I'm just like, Lord, am I that not humble that you gotta humble me every day? But the Lord allowed me to realize how important communication is, and being able to express yourself, so that, not that you want to be felt right in a situation, but that you're understood, and learn that we can agree to disagree. And this happened to me just a couple days ago, where I was talking to someone, and they wanted to tell me their point, and I was just like, okay. And I had to tell them my point. Okay, we both got a point here. But we were able to express ourselves in a way that, yeah, we may not agree with what each other said, but we weren't yelling and screaming at each other, and people going off mad because of the way someone said it. And so it's just like, when you yelling at somebody, they can't hear you, even though you're yelling. And you may say, what, you can't hear me, do I need to yell louder? It's like, no. If you want someone to hear you, speak calm, speak in a way that is direct, and don't be passive about it, like saying, oh, I wish you would have done this. It's like, no, just say what you need to be said, but it's like, make sure you're not yelling. But yeah, like I said, I was so embarrassed yesterday when that person was yelling. I'm like, and I don't know if they claim to be a Christian or not, but like I said, it was sad, because the other person was just like, they were just doing their job. So just some food for thought for today. It's not necessarily what you say, but how you say it. So if you want somebody to hear you, just speak cool, calm, and collected, and go from there. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a good day. And like I always say, a cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time. Bye.